It was a gloomy yet promising morning in Washington, D.C. The autumn breeze swept gently through the city as people gathered for an upcoming event. American flags waved proudly from building facades, and anticipation filled the air. Kamala Harris had been invited as the guest of honor at the annual event of a rehabilitation center for war veterans. Throughout her life, Kamala had been inspired by courageous individuals, often meeting such heroes face to face. However, today carried a different significance, as the story of a particular war veteran would be shared. That man was Captain Daniel Carter, who had faced both physical and emotional battles after returning from the war in Afghanistan. As Kamala took the stage, the audience fell silent, eager to hear her speak. "It is truly an honor to be here today," she began, holding the microphone firmly. "Hearing the stories of those who have fought and sacrificed for our security is always essential." Sitting in a quiet corner of the conference hall, Daniel Carter listened intently to Kamala's speech. His story was one of immense struggle, something few could genuinely comprehend. In a devastating explosion in Afghanistan, he had lost his right lower leg and battled post-traumatic stress disorder upon returning home. Yet Carter had not given up. He had learned to walk again and sought meaning in his life. When Kamala finished her speech, the audience gave her a standing ovation. Daniel quietly made his way toward her. "Madam Vice President," he said respectfully, "your words were truly meaningful. Thank you." Kamala smiled warmly and extended her hand. "Thank you, Daniel. I would love to hear your story." As they walked toward the rehabilitation center's garden, Daniel began recounting his journey. "While in Afghanistan, I often questioned the meaning of life," he said, taking a deep breath. "After the explosion, I thought there was no way back for me. But thanks to the people here, I found the courage to start again." Kamala listened intently. "Your perseverance is inspiring, Daniel. Your determination should serve as an example to all." Daniel nodded with a smile. "Starting over wasn't easy, but when you have a purpose, you find a branch to hold on to." Kamala's curiosity was piqued. "And what was that branch for you?" she asked. "Community service," Daniel replied. "I established a foundation to help war veterans like myself. We provide not only physical therapy but also mental support. We strive together to rejoin life." Kamala's eyes lit up. "That is an incredible achievement. Serving such a purpose can indeed change the world." Daniel appreciated the compliment. "Thank you. But I didn't do it alone. Many veterans who had lost hope walked this path with me." That day marked the beginning of a friendship between Kamala Harris and Daniel Carter, which did not remain just a chance encounter. Kamala launched a campaign to support Daniel's foundation, which helped countless war veterans restart their lives. The following year, Daniel's foundation grew even more with Kamala Harris's support, becoming a national movement. The foundation's projects included psychological support workshops, rehabilitation seminars for veterans' families, and educational programs to ease their integration into society. Over time, Daniel transformed from a war veteran into an inspiring leader. His speech on a television program left a lasting impression on viewers. "The greatest battle in life is the one we fight within ourselves. But when people stand by your side, there is no reason not to win." Kamala Harris took pride in being part of this movement for change. During a press conference, she said, "Daniel and people like him are the true heroes of this nation. Our duty is to support these heroes and share their stories with wider audiences." Thanks to Daniel Carter's foundation and Kamala Harris's support, war veterans gained broader acceptance in society and found new paths in life. The foundation became a nationwide initiative, reaching thousands of veterans each year and offering them a hopeful future. Kamala's words on that stage echoed in everyone's memory. Heroes are not only forged in war but also in peace. We all have the power to be each other's heroes and create a world where kindness and support prevail. Daniel Carter, inspired by those words, continued his mission to build a hopeful future for war veterans. Their intertwined lives and acts of courage turned into a story that inspired countless others.